Hi, welcome to a segment of Car Thoughts. I forgot to put it on the thing, but I'm going to change it. So I want to talk about today about keeping the innocence of your child. And I was going to do this Facebook Live on a different time today, but Spirit's saying no, do it now. So I went to school today to drop off my son, and he had a sub last week. And she came to talk to me to tell me that my son is really sweet. And that I do know. And she said, something happened in class where she says that a little girl, I don't know, got hurt and she started to cry. And my son immediately, she said, he took the leadership role and went and rubbed her back and told her that she was okay. I immediately got like tears in my eyes, and I want to tear up. Why? Because times are changing where our kids are coming in a little more advanced than what we came in. And they're coming in more in tune with themselves. They're coming in awake. And the way things used to be in your household, the way you were raised, probably with banter, probably with rejection, probably with being belittled by your own parents, even jealousy amongst mom or dad, even sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, neglect. Those patterns you are passing on to your child by the way that you're treating them, by the way you're speaking to them, by the way you're reacting to them. And I believe why they're telling me to speak about it today is that as parents, we need to be conscious, we need to be aware, and we need to not be ignorant and following those patterns. Because the babies that are coming in now, even the little ones right now, like my son's age, they're more aware of their divinity, of their ability to use their intuition. And we have to allow them foster their gift, foster and harness their heart, and not be so hard, and not be so demanding, and not be so full of expectation, but see your child for what he or she is and foster that heart. Allow them to grow in their space with their unique ways, their unique beings, because they came here to be somebody. And what happens as parents is we want the best for them, that we can push them. So what you do when you push something or you give so many rules, you push away the child. And I'm here to tell you that it just needs to find new ways. You need to find new ways. You need to find ways that are going to be successful. Ways to be where it's going to be a win-win for you and your child. So know that those patterns, how you were brought up, need to be healed, need to be released. And if you can't do it with yourself, I did therapy when I first started, and then I did hypnotherapy, and now I do theta healing. So find a way that resonates with you. And if you feel called to work with me because you want to achieve a better state in parenting, I don't normally do this, but in my path, because I have worked on myself so much, it's helped me become a better parent, a more aware parent. And you know what? Sometimes I have to check myself too, because expectation of who I want him to be or her to be, you can pass that to them. And that energy is not good. And I'll give you an example. I had a gal that she came to me. She was 18 years old, came to me for a reading. And she had such high expectations of her having these A's. And she could not relax. Going to college, she was stressed out because she couldn't relax, because she couldn't give herself a break to just breathe. Why? Because she had the expectation of her parents here. So there's a certain way where we can, yes, raise the bar. Everybody wants their kids to be successful, but at what cost? At what cost are you having them lose their childhood? At what cost are you having them lose, their free will to have fun and, allow them to find a balance? But because parents can pressure children, they can lose that balance because they're no longer operating on themselves. So that is the message that I want to convey, that it is time to change ways as being a parent. The old paradigm, the old way is not going to work. And I'm letting you guys know that now. People think that, parents are becoming soft. It's not being soft. It's actually, giving your 2-year-old, your 3-year-old space to let them tell you how they really feel. And you as a parent to be connected from your heart to theirs. It's very important that we start shifting the way we are treating our kids, okay? Because adults are wounded and are having children, and we're wounding the children. That's what's happening, and that needs to stop. We need to be more aware of what we are doing, so then through generation we can give them more love, more light, more hope, more success, that they don't have to lead the life that our parents led or our ancestors. So you see that shift? That's what we need to do. It needs to trickle down so it gets better. So I hope you guys learned 1 or 2 things, but this is what I'm being called to do, and I know this is part of my journey. As much as I work with adults, I know I will